I used to think some people could just get to me, like they had an access code to my emotions. One comment, one look, and I'd be off for the rest of the day, replaying it, overthinking it, letting it mess with my head for hours. I thought I was just sensitive. Turns out, I was handing out remote controls to my nervous system. And the day I stopped doing that, everything changed. Because here's what nobody tells you. Being unbothered isn't about pretending you don't care. It's about training your brain to stop letting other people's chaos become your problem. Most people are walking around like open wounds with Wi-Fi, constantly reacting, constantly checking if someone noticed them, validated them, or thought about them. And your nervous system doesn't know the difference between a real threat and a passive-aggressive text. It just knows one thing. Am I safe right now? Every time you chase drama, every time you need someone's approval, every time you spiral over what they said or didn't say, your body hears no, so it tightens up, speeds up, and you end up exhausted for no reason. That's why you're so tired. That's why even good days feel like a break between breakdowns. You're not weak, you're just fried. You're pulled in 20 directions and somehow still stuck. But calm, real calm, that's your exit. You ever notice how the loudest person in the room is usually the most scared? And the quietest one is probably watching, listening, already 3 steps ahead. Because calm isn't weakness, it's discipline. It's the art of not letting stupid stuff rent space in your head. You don't need to control the storm, you just need to stop letting it control you. And the people who are genuinely unbothered, they weren't born that way. They trained for it. They practiced restraint. They learned the lost art of shutting up and observing. They realized energy is currency, and every time you react to nonsense, you're spending yours on trash. So they started doing emotional reps, small ones, like not responding to that text right away, letting a passive-aggressive comment slide, sitting with a feeling instead of running from it. And over time, they built the muscle. Being unbothered means you stop needing external validation. You stop checking if people are thinking about you. You stop designing your day around what they might say. You become the kind of person who doesn't collapse when they're misunderstood, who doesn't chase closure, who doesn't need approval to feel solid. You walk into a room and people feel it before you say a word. There's this quiet power, rooted, steady, unshakable. And yeah, it's going to weird people out. Calm confuses the chaotic. It makes insecure people itchy. They'll poke at you, try to stir you, try to figure out what your deal is. And that's when you know it's working. In a world that monetizes your fear, rewards your rage, and thrives on your restlessness, being calm is a rebellion. It's saying, I see your panic, and I opt out. So if you're learning to pause, to breathe, to not take the bait, to hold your power quietly, keep going. You're doing the hardest thing. You're rewiring yourself. And your future self, the one that doesn't flinch anymore, that version is counting on you. If this flipped how you see yourself, hit subscribe. Let's build that unbothered version together.